Big news, big change. Yes, I'm still using the walker to rehab my leg like I've been doing. And yes, this is still a monetized channel, but 2 days ago, and I haven't been on for 2 days, 2 days ago, Google AdSense notified me that one of the many websites I've developed and submitted had finally been accepted. I don't know if you understand this, but it's major. I'm trying to help my daughter develop land in South Central Oregon into a dance studio and recording studio, which has been a dream of hers all of her life. She's 29. She has multiple sclerosis. She's taking 15 medications for the disease. People that have it sometimes end up in a wheelchair. Sometimes it shortens their life a little bit. But we're not going to look at that. So far, she's responding with the medication. Yeah, she hurts. Yeah, 15 meds will take a lot of sting out of your life. But the bottom line is she's better than she could be and has it much better than a lot of other people. Anyway, Google AdSense, what they do is they put ads, as probably most are familiar with, on people's websites. And if somebody clicks on the ad, then Google sends some of the revenue to the person that provided the site and then keeps some for themselves, of course. And the advertisers bid on the value or are directed to sites that provide value for their sorts of services. In other words, if you have a gambling site and you are an owner of FanDuel or something like that, FanDuel's ads are directed towards that site. If you have a business in Vegas and somebody's got a website telling all about the wonders of Vegas and everything like that, then you have something like that. Well, my site is the one that's going now. I've got 5 sites for state parks of major states: New York, Florida, Illinois, and Texas, and one other. Anyway, the Texas site has been accepted. And as a result of that, now if you go to my Texas State Park website, it has 6 state parks listed, pictures, descriptions, information on what time of day is good to go, what time of year is good to go, what the park fees are, live weather for 5 days, which updates constantly. And the ads that have been going up on that site for the last 2 days have been everything from fishing excursions, vacation hotels and resorts, what else? Clinique, something from AliExpress the other day. Anyway, bottom line is they only let me click on the ads once a day. I can click on as many times as I want, but I only get credit for once a day. And I don't want to con them. I don't want to lie or cheat. But however, I make, looks like about 25 cents, maybe 35 cents, depending on the ad, per ad that's clicked on. If you just view the ad bar, but you don't click on it, I don't get anything, which I shouldn't. But if I could get, let's see, I have 400 or 500 people often that view this stupid little thing. I walk around, get exercise for my right leg that's got a rod in it as I'm getting ready to get married next summer in the Dominican Republic. and I want to give her the best guy I can possibly be. So at any rate, if I could get 50 out of those 500, 1 out of 10 of you, to go to my website and look at the ads, and if you see something there that interests you, or something that might interest a friend of yours, and you could click on it and send the link to them, or send them to my website and let them click on it themselves, which would probably be the best way because then they get paid for it. Let's say those 50 people once a day could find 4 ads that interested them. That would be $50 a day that I'd make off of those ads. If it went viral, obviously, it would solve all of our problems. We need 100,000 to develop the property, but we need 10,000 to pay off the property so we can start working on it and developing it. We got a lot of really cool ideas, like burying 8-foot by 40-foot by 8.5-foot tall containers in the ground and using the cool air that would be in them. If you're under 5 feet in the ground, it's always 50 degrees, 55 degrees, so you wouldn't have to heat the structure that you build above it or cool the structure you have to build above it more than 20 degrees summer or winter. Just pump that air up from the inside the container. We're going to do geothermal, which is that. Going to do solar. Going to do wind. Going to do some hydro. We're going to capture some rainwater and cleanse that, clean that. So he's got a lot of neat ideas that I think you'll really enjoy this channel. But to do it on this channel, we have to raise the first 10,000, which, as you can imagine, if I get 50 people to view legitimately 4 ads a day on a regular basis, that'd be $50 a day. So that's $1,500 a month, and that'd be $20,000 in a year. And so it'd only take 50 of you. I'd really appreciate it. All you have to do is go to my profile, and there's a link there that says Texas State Parks Weather at netfly or .netfly.app. And if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. I see I've got a low battery here, and so I really want to say thank you. I'll be back again.